Have you ever wondered why we're constantly told to manage our stress, but yet no one ever gives us a playbook? Most advice focuses on adulthood, but the truth is a lot of our stress patterns were wired into our brain much earlier and while it was still growing. When a child's brain is developing, it's quietly learning things like what happens when life feels overwhelming. Do I have support? Or do I have to handle things on my own? The brain adapts at birth around those experiences. So a child who learns to be very self-reliant can grow into the adult who struggles to trust anyone. And the child who learns to hide their feelings, well, they can grow into the adult that feels numb and disconnected. That hyper-alert child who's always watching everything around them, feels very hyper-vigilant, they often become the adult living in constant anxiety. And most people think something's wrong with them. They ask what's wrong with them, never what's happened to them. But after more than 30 years working in healthcare, I've seen this pattern again and again, especially with helpers and those in the supporting fields, caregivers, service providers, the people everyone depends on. They run themselves ragged, trying to hold everything together. And if I'm honest, I was one of those people. I ran in high gear for years until I hit a wall. That's when I realized something very important. I wasn't broken. My system simply burnt out from carrying too much for too long. That realization eventually led me to create something that I call the Burnt, Not Broken coaching method. It helps people understand their stress patterns and how early brain development shapes the way we respond to pressure. And here's the hopeful part. When families understand how stress wiring develops while the brain is developing, those everyday moments of connection matter more than most people realize. They can help their children build stronger stress capacity right from the beginning. If you've ever wondered why your body reacts to stress the way it does, or if you want to give your children a stronger foundation for handling life, I created a free training where I walk through this in simple terms. You can find it at soulessentialswellness.com, because once you understand how stress wiring develops, you can change the story not only for yourself, but for the next generation.